My soda says you can't prohibit genius. Guess that's a real thing. Oh, I've had a long ass day. So we're going to give everybody a couple minutes to join us here before I start getting into these topics. I am more the fuck out. I had a long ass day. So I'm going to go live. Chef, I'm glad to see you. Jade, hello. See, Jade and I just got off the phone so that I can go live. We have problems. I'm hoping Strawberry Lemonade shows up, a Limex8, or however the hell I'm supposed to say her name. She's used to me messing it up. Because I'm going to cover some of her topics first, as I've been promising over and over I would get to them, and I keep fucking up and not getting to it. So we're going to hop into that and go ahead and make it happen. I hope everybody had a great Friday, and I hope your day wasn't as fucked as mine. I am exhausted. The things I could bitch about. But I won't. I'm just going to keep it to myself. You guys don't want to hear me bitch. Or maybe you do. I've got my fake beer. And we're going to jump into this bullshit. So let's fucking do it. I drank enough water, tea to kill somebody today. I'm telling you. All right. Let's jump into this bullshit. I got a fancy camera. And I'm learning how to use it. So with any luck, within the next few videos, I should be able to not only show you guys what I'm reading and what we're doing, but you'll get to see my face and my reactions to such while we're doing it. So moving on up, beautiful shit. Strawberry is a vegan, and she has a lot of strong things. Hey there, kittens. She has a lot of strong things to say about the fact that, vegans are often animal rights activists. And one of the reasons they like to say that they are vegans, hey, Asher, is because they love animals, but then they will do moronic, barbaric shit like own dogs. Where's a Fluffy? We've got a Fluffy. Okay. And it's like it's so fucking hypocritical and counterproductive. It's just blows my damn mind. Because they claim, that they are vegans because they, don't want to hurt animals and everything. And it's true. That's one way you can go about doing that. But then they go and own a dog, and they have this slave dog in their house, and it's very awkward. So she's pointed that out a couple times. And slime, it sucks in Arizona during the summer. Although I'm used to it. So we are finally dropping in temperature to like 108 and 102. So I'm pretty stoked about it, especially today. I kicked a lot of ass and worked a lot, and the heat was getting to me. So I promise my insomnia should not be a problem tonight. I'm going to be sleeping my ass off. She sent me a documentary, about vegans. All right. And I watched it. This was a couple weeks ago. And that Ingrid bitch, what's her first name? I can't ever remember because she's so insignificant. The lady is fucking crazy, and I tell her that as we're emailing back and forth. She says she's found multiple articles of dog nuttery propaganda on PETA's website. I'm unsure of how to share them, which she ends up figuring out. But if you'd search PETA dog attacks, countless articles come up about chained dogs attacking. What about the vastly outnumbered reports of dogs who have been coddled? Let me turn up my volume real quick. Let's say, hey, J-Red, good to see you. Where the hell did I go? The vastly outnumbered reports of dogs that have been coddled their entire lives that turn and maul their owners, or eating the next door neighbor's child. Also, there's an article they had posted titled, "Do we love animals more than humans?" As usual, they spout the same rhetoric about animals never betraying them and how humans are bad because of their own faults in their relationships. And I'm constantly pointing that out. You guys will hear me say that a lot. Big no, humans are bad. Fluffy's always been there for me. There was the woman I stopped being friends with. You guys remember me telling that story way back when I developed the channel. Because she said, well, I don't care about the statistics. My dog saved me. And I was like, so you don't care about children dying because you have anxiety problems and your dog helped you get through that. If you form better relationships with humans and you worked on that instead of working on this fucking killing machine, you may be okay, but you don't. You refuse to, okay? They flat out admit that they're more comfortable around animals than people and would choose to live on a deserted island full of dogs and cats rather than with a human. These people are a bunch of psychos in deep need of therapy. Okay, so let's hop into the next one. And then she had sent me this article. I'll put it into the and she says, I don't want to be anonymous, and I'll try to see if I can do further research about the subject. I've been watching the documentary about PETA. Let me see if they bring up euthanasia records. I'm so happy that you and your son are getting your bare necessities back. Much love to you both. And I've seriously felt so much less alone since you started your channel and don't know what I would have done without this community. And I said I would love to help, but there are many vegans already on the channel. So you're very correct. It seems people that use veganism to portray their weird bullshit on everybody. Okay? That's right, Isabel. My favorite animal is a human. That's when I'm talking to them. Exactly. I believe a lot of this comes down to money, and groups like PETA would never admit that having a dog is bad for us. It's bad for them because they make so much money off of it. Okay, so let me look for these articles. And I even said, you're welcome on the channel or on the Facebook. And regardless of what everyone eats, we should all be uniting in our goal. I really think they keep the statistics and the truth hidden to fulfill their money-making agenda. They make way too much money to admit that they are wrong. I've seen PETA on a few. I've seen Peter on a few it's supposed to say PETA. That's pretty funny. On a few documentaries, they just circle around the truth. I don't think they will ever admit how wrong they are. Okay? And here's what she had said. Here's the idea that I wanted to touch topic on. I've actually been thinking about this for a while, and it's really been bothering me. A lot of animal rights activists, organizations include dogs in their circle of compassion. As a vegan, this is extremely disturbing to me, knowing the statistics of dog attacks on children and other innocents. It makes me think, are people really just that brainwashed, or is something more sinister going on in these animal lovers' minds behind closed doors? PETA posts all kinds of pro-mutt propaganda on their Instagram. You'd think them being a professional organization, they'd know the statistics and wouldn't promote the ownership of dogs. Yet they do, because they know they can manipulate people's emotions with pictures and videos of abused dogs, and it makes them money. Conversely, which is what makes me really angry, is that they actually have euthanized thousands of pets in the past. I don't know if they still do, which they do, but I think us dog crusaders should look into this. So PETA knows full well the problem with keeping pets in society and refuses to speak out against pro-dog narrative out of fear of public backlash, meaning they have no dignity as an organization whatsoever. They also constantly promote anti-speciesism on their Instagram page. I'm sure it's the same on Twitter and all of their other forms of media, and are so desperately trying to push the narrative that humans are equal to other animals. It initially seems like a nice sentiment to those naive enough, but the way I see it, it's a narrative to keep our species primitive. I gotta move my article here. I have actually been keeping up with the vegan community for several years, as I'm sure you have, and this has only gotten worse. I think the vegan movement, a movement that was initially created in good faith to spare victims, has devolved into a narrative of vengeance against humanity. Animal loving today, even those all animals, seems to be less genuine compassion and more about hating our species. It really has become like a group of people that just hate on humans. If I am evil for believing in human progress and ingenuity, then so be it. I don't want to be associated with these people, and I want a safe space to be created for dog-hating vegans. Please spread the message if you can, and I will definitely do so in the future. So, thank you, Strawberry. We really appreciate you. Very good points. Hi, Aaron. Hey, Billy Bob. Hey, everybody. I love y'all. Great to see you guys. Happy Friday night. Let's hop into our next topic. As usual, I am overwhelmed with tons of emails and stories because the shit just never stops happening. Okay, so now we got a YouTube video. We're going to hop on into that. This is when dog owners go wrong. This was from that group I was talking about. They will kill you, okay? And in fact, I'm opening all kinds of stuff I'm not meaning to. So just give me a second. There we go. So we won't go into that. Actually, that's what I'm putting into the link, and that's why it's still up there. Oh, okay, this is good. This one comes from T-Dog, my anonymous helper. And this was from a group, Must Love Dogs, Saving New York City Dogs. Beautiful Billy was senselessly euthanized on Wednesday. His murder took place even though not one, but two rescues wanted him. I personally had a relationship with Billy, and he was an amazing, loving dog. I am the girl in the video with him. My heart is broken. It appears as though the shelter system prefers to kill rather than save. This is happening all too often, and something must be done. I pray there is justice for Billy. And here's this big ugly picture of this fucking mutt, and then they put handsome and lovable. Everything this woman just said is so, it just reeks of zoophilia. It's just gross as fuck. These people make me sick. It's, it's God. Here's where I thank T-Dog saying, shit, I appreciate you sending me all these. You have no idea how much it helps me. Well, yeah, you do. You watch the channel. You know at least 40% of the things I talk about are from emails that you send me. I'm so busy trying to keep up and make money while I work and take care of my son. It leaves a small percentage of my day to actually look things up. And so I thank her. So let's hop into the article that she sent that I was, this is the Klamath Falls man. We already did this one. Like I said, we're cleaning out emails, so y'all just bear with me here. Here we go. Take that down. All right. Hey, I'm doing it. And so there will be links for all of that. These damn pit bull jokes. That shit was killing me. I'm sorry. All right, guys. Here we go. This was from August 21st of 2019. It was still worth bringing up, so let's go on into it. Police shoot 3 dogs attacking a Rotterdam woman. A woman was attacked by 3 dogs in an apartment complex in Rotterdam during the early hours. She was seriously injured. Responding police officers were forced to shoot and kill all 3 dogs. They say forced like it's this big tragedy. Police officers responded to the apartment building around 2 a.m. after a neighbor called reporting screaming and barking coming from the apartment. At the scene, the officers saw 3 dogs that were attacking a woman on the apartment porch. They managed to enter the porch area through a neighbor's home. Officers saw that the woman was seriously injured. The dogs stood around her with blood on their mouths. The police spokeswoman had told the newspaper. Dog handlers tried to calm the dogs down, but it was to no avail. Why are they doing that when someone's laying there hurt? Give a fuck about these dogs. I'll never understand. The dogs were so focused on the woman that the police could not get to her to provide aid. According to the spokeswoman, they saw no other option than to kill the dogs. No fucking shit. It was also very intense for the officers themselves. I've seen them beat the fuck out of people. I've had my ass whooped by the cops. They ain't got no problem with that. But if you got to kill a dog or something, just everybody's in fucking tears. The woman was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. The dogs did not belong to the victim, but to a family member who lived with her. They were Staffordshire Terriers, according to the police. When the owner arrived home, he was very emotional. He thought it was terrible what happened, but he did understand that the way in which the officers acted. Hey, look. The police spokesperson said, the animal ambulance took the dogs away. They're dead. Who cares? Victim support was offered to their owner and employees of the animal ambulance, and the involved police officers are receiving help internally as well. I don't see them seeking help after they beat a motherfucker up. Hey, thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Dogs do fucking suck, and I appreciate the thanking. It means a lot to me. Hell, keeps me going. I'll be having dreams about y'all like, oh, those motherfuckers appreciate me, and I appreciate them. Here is an article from Phil Collins. I'm not sure if Phil Collins is with us, but I love his music. And this article, I was very appreciative of. Or not. Let's not buy a Toyota Corolla. Okay? All right. Thank you. This was September 14th of 2021. Dearborn County, Indiana. Doctor found guilty of animal abuse last week received a sentence in Dearborn County. This is an interesting story. Joseph Stubbers, 58 years old, is spending 90 days incarcerated in his home. It was a felony. They've now been reduced to misdemeanors. I've seen women beat the fuck out of a dude, or a dude beat the fuck out of a woman and get out of jail a couple days later on a misdemeanor. This guy got felonies for this shit. Interesting story, though. Stubbers was further ordered to pay restitution in the amount of $4,145 for the dog's care and treatment. The judge also ordered that he not harbor, train, or own any companion pets for his period of probation. So I'll explain to you what happened. Stubbers shot his dog, Cooper, and hit him in the head with a hammer in July of 2019. Now, I don't know about everybody else, and we talk a lot of shit on here, but there, I know very few people that are out just fucking dogs up intentionally. Most people, will kill a dog to defend themselves. That's what he says happened. Okay, so let's get into it. He told sheriff's deputies the dog attacked him when he grabbed its collar. He claimed the dog had latched onto his arm. Deputies said they didn't see any marks on Stubbers' arm. Look, they don't always break skin. Okay, when my son was bitten by a fluffy, it didn't break the skin. It left a tiny indentation on his arm, but I moved pretty quick and I don't play. Sounds like this guy did too. Cooper, why am I saying this asshole's name? Hold on a second. Giant piece of shit, an English Mastiff, had a mutilated right eye and wet, fresh blood coming from it. He was rescued by Dearborn County Animal Control following the crime. There's a picture of this big, stupid asshole. Stubbers acknowledged in court that he knew that what he did to big, stupid asshole was wrong and inexcusable. I don't know. I mean, he is a giant mastiff. If he bit on my arm when I grabbed his collar, I might fuck him up too. He was convicted on September 7th, 3 counts of torturing and mutilating a vertebrate animal, and faced up to 2.5 years in jail. The Ohio Medical Board could still decide to suspend Stubbers' license or revoke it altogether. Apparently, he's a doctor. Animal rights activists clashed with supporters of the doctor. Okay, so there's a video of this where they were trying to come out and he was like with his wife or something, and the animal rights activists were all over his shit. I'm going to play it. Y'all can listen to it with me. And like I said, hopefully, if I learn this camera and everything goes smoothly, we'll all be watching it together and you'll get to see me going, fuck Fluffy. So here we go. Take a listen.
There's a good chance
well,
that
not to this.
Your first.
Fuck. Oh, now they're going to fuck with me. Let's see if I can get it to play. Nope. It's fucking with me. I've got the video. Hold on. What I'm going to do is back out and go right back to it. And we're going to do it again. All right. And this time I won't ignore the ad. I'll just turn the volume down. Okay. You know how they like to play these ads and force you to listen to them.
When someone says comfort sandwich,
if you want to feel
the
like
first
you're
thing
doing
you should
something
think
to
of
make
is
a difference.
Arby's prime rib cheesesteak. The second thing you think of is all those
2 ads, y'all. There we go. It's gone. Ads ending in 12 seconds. Skip. There we go. Now it's not playing damn volume. Hold on. I've just about got it. There it is. I'm figuring it out. Sorry about that, y'all. Sometimes I'm not the brightest lady.
House clash between
Sally McLaughlin puts.
Well, a courthouse clash between animal rights activists and the family of a doctor convicted of using a hammer and a gun on his dog.
Dr. John Stubbers actually was in Dearborn Superior Court today for his sentencing. What happened after drew a lot of attention.
So a little bit of it. Mike Shell was the only journalist who caught it all on camera. He's live now with more. Mike.
Tricia, I'm not sure if it was out of frustration. This case has been making its way through the court system for 2 years now. And Judge Sally McLaughlin put Stubbers' sentencing off for another week as she heard arguments on both sides. Now, cameras are not allowed in courtrooms in Indiana, but we were outside when a heated argument developed right after the hearing. As Dr. John Stubers made his way out of the courtroom, some of his family members clashed with animal rights activists behind him.
You don't touch my mom.
Hey.
Really?
Stubers is convicted on 3 felony counts of animal cruelty for fracturing the skull of his dog Cooper with what the prosecution called a mini sledgehammer. Stubers then went back into his West Harrison house to get a gun and shot Cooper twice, once in the eye and once in the back.
We really don't have anything to say until next week. It's just been an emotionally difficult case all the way around.
Stubers claims Cooper bit him and he was acting in self-defense, but the prosecution argued if the doctor feared for his safety, why didn't he just stay in the house when he went back to get a hammer and a second time to get a gun?
He needs to pay for what he did. I wish they'd have brought Cooper in so people could see the damage that was done to this dog.
Stubers addressed the court and said what he did to Cooper was wrong and inexcusable, and that he was a great animal lover who always adopted pets that nobody else wanted.
And he even said right there on the stand today that Cooper was a good dog. That is not what he said during the trial. He made Cooper out to be a vicious attack dog. The man today is not the man we saw during the trial. He was very arrogant and cocky during the trial. That humble man today that's an act. It's a total act.
Now, the only comment from Stubers' attorney is what you saw there in our story. The Fairfield internal medicine physician faces up to 2.5 years on each felony count. The Ohio Medical Board could also suspend Stubers' license or even revoke it.
I've got some other backup to this, okay? Hey, Canine Contrarian. Thank you. I try to deliver the information without bumming everybody out. Let's see what y'all are up to over here. Billy Bob, it was good to have you. Good to see you. Let's see. Fuck land sharks. What do we got here? Oh, J.E.'s here. Hey, what's up? And, of course, we got Z Oliver. And gotta love K9. I'm waiting for you to make another video, man. I'm really excited to keep asking everybody. Let's see what else y'all got to say. So still, you guys are still doing your interview. That's good. Prime rib. All right. Some fuck fluffies in there. Let's get to the next part. I have another backup video from this from Fox 19. You guys get a load of this. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. You have to get a load of this fucking lady, man, and the bullshit she was saying. I hope I can find it. I thought it was in here. But now I'm not seeing it as the backup article, which is pissing me off. This wild-ass woman, though, I'll explain in case I don't find it. She's like, you can get away with animal cruelty if you just move to this county, because this judge just lets everything get. And I'm like, the guy got charged, and shit's going down. Why are you freaking the fuck out so bad? Like, stupid fucking lady. Pisses me off. All right. So here's another one. Let's see. I don't remember exactly who this came from, but we're still going to hop into it. Very interesting stuff here. These fucking fluffies. More people are trying to give up their lockdown dogs. This article came from September 10th. Okay. And this is from the BBC. There's a picture of this shit-eating asshole right here looking all like, I'm fucking stupid and I don't know what's going on. And everybody's like, oh, it's so cute. More people are considering giving up their dogs for adoption since coronavirus restrictions were lifted, according to a dog welfare charity. Fucking people. The Dogs Trust said it had seen a 35% increase in calls related to giving up dogs in the last few weeks. People are sick of these fucking things. It said that people were reconsidering owning a pet as their circumstances had changed post-lockdown. The sales of pets in the UK has soared. When they say pets, they mean dogs. Has soared since the start of the pandemic, when more people spent time at home. The price of puppies had more than doubled during lockdown, with dogs costing almost $1,900 on average. Jesus fucking Christ. Household buys 3.2 million pets in lockdown. Dog Home needs foster cares for this post-COVID surge, and puppy prices soared. So the Dog Trust said that it had witnessed a significant spike in pet owners considering adoption following the announcement that most COVID measures were lifted in England on July 19th. Okay? It said traffic to the giving up your dog pages of their website had increased more than 180% in July compared to pre-pandemic visits in February of 2021. There was also a 100% increase in traffic in July compared to what it had seen 6 months earlier. Owen Sharp, the charity's chief executive, said, following the boom in pet ownership during the pandemic, which saw millions of us delighting in the companionship of a dog today, their figures have sadly come as no surprise to us. Shut up, dude. As owner circumstances change, puppies grow into boisterous teenagers. They're not teenagers, they're fucking dogs. And the county unlocks, many owners are being forced to reconsider the place in their lives for their pet. The charity, which had launched a national dog survey, a census of dog owners, said it expected to see it increase the number of dogs it receives in the months to come, describing it as a looming crisis. Just shoot things, put them out of misery. Earlier this year, the Pet Food Manufacturers Association said a total of 3.2 million households in the UK had required a pet since the start of the pandemic. Young people were the main drivers of this trend, it said, with more than half of the new owners aging 16 to 34. There are now about 34 million pets, including 12 million dogs. Okay. The RSPCA previously warned the boom in pet ownership could turn into a crisis for those animals once their owners returned to work after the lockdown and could no longer give the pets so much attention. You know the type of attention. Did you have a pet during this pandemic? Call us. Give us a contact number. We've got a WhatsApp and a tweet. Please, give us your shithounds. These fuckers. Hey, Terrence. Good to see you. Hey, Queen Cat. Good to see you. Weekend. I know it's great. Yeah, just eat the damn things if you're going to surrender them and stop wasting our resources. Thank you. I was going to make a YouTube channel recording my neighborhood dog barking fucking things. Shit, that was completely unprompted. I'm at work right now. I got dispatched to an abandoned animal call. I want to thank the person for getting rid of this disgusting garbage disposal. Hey, do your thing, Canine Contrarian. I'm just glad to have seen you here. Yeah, I'm not mad. That was stupid, you know? Hey, what'd you guys think? Everybody picks these things up, and then they don't want them anymore as soon as they have to go back to work. Well, yeah, Fluffy's destroying everything in your fucking house, right? So, vaccine really isn't bad. Better to get a free shot rather than spending thousands of dollars in a hospital gas. Oh, we're vaccine talking. Well, I'm not into that. I don't do that stuff. You know, he's not eating a dog body. No, I don't do vaccinations. I'm actually vaccination damaged. I was damaged by vaccinations when I was young, so I avoid that kind of stuff. But I say to each their own. I don't judge. Everybody's got to do what they got to do. It's nothing to do with me. You have to do what's good for you and your family. I have to do what's good for mine. So let's hop into this crazy freaking story. Okay. Vicious cow attack killed dog and left woman fighting for her life. Cows don't fuck around. Trust me, I know. I've been working with them for a while. So let's get into this. Woman from Derbyshire has recalled an incident that left her in an induced coma for 8 days. Pip Peacock, 63-year-old retired teacher, was left severely injured after the incident in September 2019. She was walking at a park when she is attacked by a herd of cows, which began after she fell over as a single cow approached her. The herd then kicked her and rolled her over several times before onlookers were able to chase the herd away. Data has reportedly shown that cows are the UK's deadliest animal, killing 74 people in the last 15 years. Guys, you shouldn't be going around fucking cows. Okay? Like, seriously, they're dangerous. But Pip had a lucky escape after being left with 34 breaks in her ribs, a broken collarbone, broken shoulder, ligaments, broken finger, as well as a serious wound to her left ring finger. The thing I recall about the attack is the one cow coming for me that I was lying on the ground and being kicked and rolled over. I put my hands up and read Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, okay? Suddenly I heard voices. 2 men came running around. The men were incredibly brave and chased the cows away. This was no easy task, as I heard shouting and worried the cows would attack them as well, okay? They used their sticks and camera tripods to move the cows away. But Buster, I don't know why I keep accidentally saying their names. Stupid shithead, Pip's 13-year-old black Labrador, died in the attack. Guys, I can almost guarantee you the cows were attacking her because of the dog. They view them as predators, and that's why we're telling this story. Cow are highly aggressive, but if you act dominant toward them, shake your hands, and charge at them, more often than not, you can get them to go away. They killed the dog, and she's still alive. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, and horses are the same way. They have to be trained to be around dogs. And how often do we see them just getting the shit kicked out of them? So, there's that. This woman basically got attacked because she had her damn dog with her. Okay? You know. Oh, guys, this isn't a vaccine page. No, bovines do not fuck around. Somebody block this guy. Someone want to take care of that, or I'll do it. What a weirdo. Let's see. Hide user on this channel. All right, they're gone. I think they're gone. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Okay. 9 out of 10 times it was dog owner. Exactly. Thank you, Chef. That was part of why I brought that story up. Hey, Vox. Good to see you. Hey, Morpheus. I love cows. I always have. But they don't play around about the dogs. And as I've explained before, if you'd ever seen them killing their calves and the way they surround and herd them to get at the baby, you'd kill a dog every time you've seen it too. Let's hop into another one. It says, this one is from Chef. I'm just laughing because we're all like, yes, thank you. We're all stoked about this, okay? Oh, jeezy Pete. Sarasota dog dies after being electrocuted after stepping on a utility box during an evening walk. September 26th of 2018 in Sarasota, Florida. Lynn and Debbie McDermott walked their Great Pyrenees puppy, giant white fluffy shithead down Dade Avenue every day. It was a walk we've done many times before. They were walking with white giant fluffy shithead past a streetlight utility box in the rain when big white fluffy shithead was electrocuted. Oh, wait a minute. He collapsed immediately, and his whole body covered the grate. He was just going into convulsions. She tried to rescue him. These people will put their own fucking lives on the line to save their little partners. My hand touched this grate, and it shocked me. And then I realized he's being electrocuted, and by that time, I tried to scoot him off of there, and he was foaming at the mouth. Big, stupid, white, fluffy shithead died shortly after touching the grate. Yay for electricity. I love cows and electricity. We are just heartbroken that we don't have him anymore. He was our son. The city of Sarasota maintains the utility box. City leaders say an underground wire was loose, touched the metal, and made the box electric. Public Works Director had released the following statement after the incident. City's after-hours response team responded to a call regarding the street lights, and upon inspection, the metal box pull lid for the FDOT lights had become electrified. The power was de-energized, and it was determined there was a burnt wire underground in the pull box that had come in contact with the metal lid. From the street view, there was no indication of a faulty system. The wire had been repaired along with the grounding metal lid, and staff are performing precautionary safety inspections on other boxes in the vicinity. The McDermotts are just hoping this doesn't happen to any other family. That's a fucking dog, not your family. The story has to get to others. Be aware for your pets and children. Pets and children. Pets and children. It's always the pets first. These fucking psychos, man. These people fucking kill me. Seriously. Yeah, dogs barking at people should be illegal. This is a good one. Yeah, too much, man. So there's another one to go along with this, okay? So everybody hang tight. I'm so glad to see y'all here today. Good turnout. Happy Friday. Hey, Luis, good to see you, sweetie. All right, so let's get into this one. Chef always sends the best articles, and she knows that I'm very humorous. So I probably should have saved these for the end of the stream, but we're doing it now. I'm going through the emails and getting through this, and so let's enjoy this one. That was from years ago, but if Chef sent it, it's fucking worth it. I can guarantee you guys, just like she is. February 16th. 16th at 2014. Jeez, Ashley, with the weird talk. Like yeah. God damn it. A small dog was electrocuted just steps from her Lower East Side apartment building Saturday night. Tiny asshole dog. Oh no. Medium-sized asshole dog, an 11-year-old pit bull terrier mix, was about to go inside the apartment with her 46-year-old owner when she apparently got shocked by a wire. Whoa! We were entering the building when medium-sized shitheads started acting funny. Said the dog's owner, who asked not to be named. Well, we're saying this stupid shithead's dog's name, but you never mind. She let out a cry. She didn't seem to want to go into the building. Then she went into a spasm and just laid there. The Good Samaritan took the 50-pound piece of shit to the A&S Clinton grocery smoke shop and tried to revive her. What are you going to do? Get her a pack of Newports? Nothing was working. Not even the Newports. I'm sorry. The lady who owned the dog was crying a lot. Medium-sized stupid shithead's owner ultimately rushed her to the pet animal hospital, but by then, it was too late. Doctor said, she's gone. She was fine until I got her into the building. I think my son's about to burst in on us. Thanks. These bastards. Oh, not interested. There we go. It was just horrible, the woman's 49-year-old sister told the news. Medium-sized stupid shithead was electrocuted right in front of her. If it was a child, she wouldn't care. The fire department shut the power off to the building as the electric company investigated, and frayed wiring from a scaffold light was to blame. So... Well thought process. I don't think he was saying cuff the dog. I think he was saying like it should be illegal to let your dog bark all the fucking time and bother everyone. Hey, Orc Grinch, how you doing? Good to see you. A dog with a cleft palate. Y'all kill me up in here. Oh, happy weekend to you normal people who care about others. Terrence, we're always glad to have you. Luis, what are you guys going to do it live? What are you going to do live? Because I want to know. Of cows bark back. Bark back is always fun. Luis, great to have you here. Let's hop back into this. Where are we at? Okay, we're going to cover another couple things before I call it for the night. Let's see. Let me see what the hell this is. I usually label everything, but sometimes I get so many of them that I can't keep up. Here's this. You guys are going to enjoy this too, because we're all assholes. This is from the Pitbull propaganda machine revealed on Facebook. While dozens of dogs were saved and dozens of cats are feared dead after a fire at the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando, there was a big old fire. So we're going to go to the article. There's a picture of this place burning down. Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando fire. All dogs are safe, but 13 cats were killed. All the dogs are safe. It's always the dogs. This happened September 16th of 2021. Orlando, Florida. 13 kitty cats were killed and 4 are missing. Okay. First responders were able to save 28 cats from the blaze. There are a lot of pets in this place. Officials said 26 dogs were inside the shelter at the time, but they all got out safe. It's always the dogs. Always the dogs. Orange County Fire Rescue responded to the fire at a 5,000 square foot building, which was 50% involved in flames. Okay, they could be seen through the roof of the building. This whole place is destroyed. So let's see if the video will play without being an asshole.
Once she dreamed of another planet that was just hers, with no rules and nothing set in stone, just water.
It's gone. This place is fucked up. I don't know if they're going to talk. Now I'm confused. Nope. Looks like they're just going to show the footage, so let's just block that. So the fire appeared to have started in the front of the building. Surviving pets are moved to the Sanford location. 50% of the this Pet Alliance animals are in foster care. This place burned the fuck down. I mean, they were still putting out hotspots the following morning. Okay? So, yeah, there's that. All the dogs got to live, as usual. And that's what the fuck is up. Somebody block thought process. He's trolling. And he's not even being intelligent about it. He's just annoying. Let's hop into this from asshole Reddit. Okay. New Jersey dog attack sends a man and a woman to the hospital. Okay. It's loading up. And they skip over the story. I was about to say because they're fucking Reddit. Say it was there. And now it's not. Let me go back. We'll just go through some of the comments. Someone says, of course, it's a shithole. That's insane. There should be a mandatory euthanasia for any dog that bites or attacks a human and a $1,000 fine if it's unleashed or not muzzled. I can't agree more. Cannot agree more. So you can literally train a dog to murder and get away with it. Great. So, yeah, all the smart people have read it there. Thank you for getting rid of that asswipe. Yeah, I told you guys they made out with the one dog, the fireman across the street over here. Made out with the damn thing. This one is from Jerome Orff. He sent it on the Facebook Dogs Are Garbage, a.k.a. Ashley channel. Let's see how long this actual video is before we decide to get into it. There's an ad real quick. Oh, yeah, this stupid shit. Hold on, it's going through another dog ad. They have to show me several dog ads. So let me explain real quick before we get into this. And we won't play the whole thing. This is a woman with a fucking pit bull sitting there trying, and it attacks her. And someone's explaining that it's the alpha on this stupid fucking video, which is called Top Animal Channel. Okay? And I, of course, put in some comments and put my hand on my head and said, what the hell is wrong with you people? It just, and everybody's just eating it up. They said everything said here's the complete truth. Every dog I ever had was the alpha. What? Her training did nothing for that dog. He had her trapped on the bed. He's even putting himself in a dominant position. These people are so fucking deranged. Listen to this piece of shit.
Sit down! No! Sit! No! Bishop, stop! Bishop, stop!
Many of us don't understand why the dog behaves like this, or this owner finds himself in this situation because he has a dangerous dog. This is completely wrong. If I told you that the pit bull behaves normally and this bad situation is due to errors made by the owner. At this stage we are close to the accident, and most owners abandon their dog, or in the event of a serious accident, the dog is euthanized. In this video, you will understand why the pit bull behaves like this, and do's and don'ts to
So this stupid asshole, like I said, we won't watch the whole video, it will be in the link, goes on to explain how this woman's just laying there letting the thing come closer and closer to her face, snarling at her, and then she reaches up and starts petting it. And this guy's going to sit around and explain how the dog can be retrained so it can be rehomed and kept. I don't want to hear all that fucking shit. These people are so fucking ate up.
Never find yourself in this situation. In order to understand why the pit bull
Don't get a
behaves
dog
like
and
this,
you won't
we will
be
study
in that
3
situation
points.
in the first place.
First point, the hierarchy. The dog is the cousin of the wolf. Before being domesticated by man, and even now, in the wild it lives in packs like wolves. In group life, there are very strict rules, including
They attack in packs. Bullshit. Pisses me off. I'd rather vape once than get killed by a dog. No control over these things. It's disgusting. You can't train them to deal with in the first place. Hi, WS90. Good to see you. Yeah, the dog's a mutant of the wolf. And this person, literally, this thing's on top of it, snarling, and they're reaching out and petting. Oh, Fluffy, it's okay. Fuck, man. I don't get it. I really don't. Let's cover a couple more things, and then we'll go on from there. Annabella, who lives over in Britain, England, I believe, actually, has been sending me newspaper articles from her area, And it just always, and you guys get to see me turn my head like this and do this number because they're always kind of sideways. These articles really sadden me. They highlight how the world is decaying fast. Makes me furious how people can be so obsessed with the diet and attire of filthy monsters when there are thousands, if not millions, of people around the world who do not know where their next meal is going to come from. Let's keep our voices raised and refuse to tolerate this nonsense. Thank you, Annabella. So here we have a picture of a dog in a damn vest, and we're talking like expensive shit. So let me do my little head turny. The dog days are here, with everyone from Versace to Louis Vuitton trying to kit out your pup. There's a $3,000 vest here, $60 dog blanket. This is unreal. Just when we thought we couldn't endure them more, the UK's puppy love went into overdrive during the pandemic, with more than 3 million of us welcoming a pet. They don't mention how many of them are getting returned. Here's all these companies. My God. 50,000 Instagram followers after a dachshund named Tutu. And Donatella Versace's Jack Russell is accustomed to private jets, starring in $1 million couture campaigns. So it's little surprise fashion's furry muses have influenced the world of luxury with Ralph Lauren shirts. I can't even say the names of half of these fancy fucking things. And here's all the food thing. Natural, better, satisfaction guaranteed. Surveying 3,000 dog owners are trying Bella and Duke food. And they're pumping all this shit out. And it's expensive as all get out. And she's right. There are people out there starving. And all these people can think about, watch your dog flourish before your eyes, the benefit of its raw and natural diet. Jesus Christ. It's just page after page after page of this dog-loving rhetoric. It makes me sick. People should be ashamed of themselves. There is no damn comparison. Thank you, Canine Contrarian. What we've created is a monster. What did Chef say? Just fucking kill them already. Do it yourself because you know it won't get euthanized. That's the way I go about it. That's how I do it. Australia threatened to gas a prisoner with COVID as opposed to letting him go free. Not a word of outrage. Of course not. Because I love that woman. That's not a mutt. It's the channel owner. So show some respect. I don't think they were actually being offensive, Beanie. I think they were making a joke, honey. You might have made a mistake there. But I could be wrong. I haven't been watching. So either way, fuck it. Just let them go. We don't care. Was it a mutt lover? Okay, you guys know better than me. I'm always busy. Kill dogs to make shoes. That's right, homeless people on the streets right now. But let's dress an overgrown rat in silken robes. Exactly. Okay, cool. I'm glad you got rid of them. Seems like they were kind of trolling. I didn't see what they were saying in the beginning either way. So thank you for that. Thank you to the moderators. Let's cover another one of Annabella's newspaper articles. If that's what yep, this is another one. Oh, this is a good one. And she says, hello, Ashley. I hope all is great with you. This astonishing breakthrough in technology is a brilliant example of how we must have hope that dogs will eventually be eliminated from our society. Annabella. It says, I'm going to do my little thing. The days of guide dogs could be numbered after U.S. scientists have developed a robotic white stick for the blind. It uses a 3D camera, a GPS, and a measurement center to help visually impaired people navigate streets and buildings. So this is good stuff. Really good news, guys. Right? I mean, that's the kind of stuff we want to hear. Here is a very interesting story that's relatively new. If you guys haven't heard about it, you're going to love it. And I think we might end it on this note because this is a good one. And if you haven't heard this story, a young boy was killed by 10 dogs. Okay? And all the other children in the village killed the fucking dogs. Every one of them. There's a blurred out picture of a whole pile of damn dogs. So this is being real slow. I'm going to go back and try to reload it. It's a great story. I actually have the story twice, so if they decide not to let me see it, let's go this way where I have it again. I made sure to make sure I had this. I put a fluffy on my toes. This is from the New Telegraph, okay? September 17th, 2021. Tragedy stuck at the I want to say it's pronounced Nije Oyi council area of Anambra State yesterday when a 2-year-old boy, a pupil of the Global Growth Academy, was bitten to death during school hours. The 2-year-old boy, whose name could not immediately be ascertained at press time, was a native. Okay, eyewitness account said the nursery school pupil had accompanied one of their schoolmates for an errand to the next compound directly opposite of the school, where about 11 dogs belonging to the owner of the school were being housed and trained. The source said the dog on sighting the pupils rushed one of them and bit the little boy. The trained dogs then dragged the little boy to their house where about 10 other dogs joined in, continuing to bite him until he died, without anyone from the school authority coming to his rescue. Rampaging vigilance and youths from the community, upon hearing the sad news, entered the compound belonging to the UK-based Chinede Oka and killed all the dogs. Let's just have a moment. It's one of those times. Just got to get my dance on. I'm real sorry this kid died. I'm real happy these kids stood up and did what needed to be done. Okay? Okay, let's go on. When our correspondent visited the Global Growth Academy yesterday morning, the school had been deserted and every classroom was under lock and key. The remains of the burnt 11 dogs were displayed at the village square. Like, they put them out there on display. These kids are fucking gangsters. This is the kind of shit they won't do in this country and everybody cries and freaks out about. These kids all heard about it and were like, get them! And they went and fucked them up. It's fantastic. Let's see. They confided in the reporter some arrests have been made. What? There was a child killed, and they're helping the police in their investigation. When contacted, the police public relations officer confirmed the incident and assured that the situation was under control. Okay, let's see if the other article will come up. I thought you guys, Canine Critic, what's up? I thought you guys would enjoy this. Those kids are crusaders. Exactly. Good fucking kids. That's what needed to be done. Okay? And the fact that anybody is arrested is a freaking outrage. This other article I have is, I believe it's probably been taken down because this is a super controversial thing. And we all know how people here in America and people across the world react to finding out that an angry village of children killed 10, 11 dogs. I think it's fucking fantastic. That's what we need to be doing more. Okay, so, yes, let me go back here, and I'll try and tell you that. One more time here. In fact, I could read this story 15 times. This is Anambra State, okay? And let me get back in. They go a little further into where it is. The youths, upon hearing the sad news, entered the compound belonging to the UK-based Chinede Oka. They said UK-based, okay, by the Global Growth Academy. The remains of the burnt 11 dogs were displayed at Ama Okpa Village Square, and this was Umananawa Netehi. It's N-T-E-J-E. Okay, so I probably fucked that all up, but that's where it happened. I received this story from several people yesterday. So yeah, animal people are, and somebody's been arrested. Yeah, no charge. No charge here. I'll do it for free. For free. So let's see. Let me take one last look. I think we might be oh no, we're gonna wrap it up with this one. And then I will save the rest of these because yeah, it's just a lot. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on and on. Just, you guys know how it is. There could be 20 dog hating channels. We wouldn't have to worry about it. There's just so much stuff. So on the 8th of September, we're going to end this with another funny deal. On the 8th of September, a dog was abandoned at a beach and left to drown in the rising tide. Now, little spoiler alert, the dog didn't die. But, I would like the guy who bashed the dog with a hammer and shot it, or this happening. Guys, people aren't just doing this for no fucking reason. There are very few people out there that are just killing dogs for sport. There are some, don't get me wrong, but not many. Most people are doing this because something has happened. Police officers, because they're all stoked about the dog and they feel bad, it's this whole thing, have taken to social media to share the heartbreaking story of a dog that was allegedly tied up and left to drown by the owner. A man has been charged after the dog was found chained to a steel pole and left to the mercy of the next high tide. And you guys want to guess what breed of dog it is? It's a shit bull. This was on a beach in Massachusetts. Police who saved the dog, usually I don't say their names, but you guys, you know what this dog's name is? Killer. The dog's name is Killer. Police who saved the dog named Killer. With the help of local kennel owner, fear without their assistance, he could have been submerged by rising water. I'm sure with a name like Killer, he's a great, great dog. During certain parts of the day, this portion of the beach is completely submerged with the tide rising as high as street level and past the point where the dog was chained. The dog was at risk of drowning in a couple hours if he hadn't been found. While this male pit bull mix was taken into care at nearby Ocean View Kennels, police used video surveillance to track down the man who had taken him to the beach. 3 residential cameras captured a male suspect walking around a nearby apartment complex with the dog, while a 4th video shows the man walking to the beach. Dog owner insists he didn't think the dog would die. Police later arrested 27-year-old Elias Pacheco Osorio in connection with the incident and charged him with animal cruelty. They allege that he had abandoned the dog there because he no longer wanted it. Oh, come on, who doesn't want Killer? He was bailed and pleaded not guilty at his arraignment. Okay, so there you go. This guy, obviously, Killer was a great guy. Why would he leave him down at the beach to die? I just don't understand. That's so strange to me. So let's take a look at some of these comments. I'm going to put some of your guys' comments out there and give some shout outs as we wrap this all up. Orc Ridge, always good to see you. Queen Cat, so glad to see you. Jade, you're my friend and I love you to death. We're going to do an interview soon. You know what I think I'm going to do with Jade? And we were talking about it earlier. I think I'm going to put her on speakerphone and do a live chat together. And so then we can basically talk to you guys. You can all talk to us. And we're going to cover a couple topics. I think that would be fun. Yeah. Oh, hey, everybody liked the video. Terrence has a good point. That helps get the video out there. Okay. Come on in. So my son's polite. He knocks. Come here, honey. Come on. Hi. Come here. Here comes my son. Come here. Look. Say hi.
Hi.
That's right. Good job. Hi. He's so cute. No, I'm glad you guys got rid of the troll. It can't be guaranteed room and board and no repercussions. I would gladly call these monsters for a foreign country. So would I. Liked. Thank you, WS90. Very glad to have seen Canine Critic make it in here. JE57321. We appreciate you. Shaking my head. Why can't people do this in America? Morpheus, I was thinking the same thing. And I'm more disappointed that these children were arrested. Okay? If something happened to my son and a bunch of kids jumped in and killed the dogs, college tuition's all around. I'd be applauding everybody. I'm not letting something happen to my son, and we all know that. Americans have gone soft. Thank you for appreciating my disco dancing. Vox, I was actually talking to Jade about you earlier when you and I were on I Hate People's channel. And then you were over here, and I was like, I'm always so happy to see Vox. We weren't sure if you were a male or a female, though. I was like, I thought he was a dude. Kids should never be bitten by a dog. Terrence is right. Okay? Animal people were outraged. Let's see. I'd pay money to kill the dog. I agree. Need a vacation wherever those burned up beasts were displayed. That's right, Queen Cat. Terrence, says, I want to thank you all for making me normal around all the dog lovers where I'm at. Terrence, we're glad to be there for you. We really are. The memes write themselves. Canine Critic is right. Let's see. Arrested. Wow, the children were arrested. There's my boy. Yeah, he's a little sweetheart. You say hi to everyone? You say,
What?
yeah. See?
So
That's right. There they all are talking, and everybody says you're cutie.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Yeah, that's right.
That gang
He loves seeing himself on camera. Don't say what the hell on camera, please. That's his thing right now. I know, look. We're talking about nasty dogs. You know, Mom does that. The most vicious pit bull I've ever seen was named Precious. WS90 has a great point. Thank you, Beanie Girl, for everything you do. Yeah, why I have to make it out to be a bad thing. So, guys, guess I'll wrap it up and spend some time with my son, my goofy kid. He's staying up late today, so he feels like he's on top of the world. Isn't he great?
So
Yahoo! Now I'm never going to be able to get him to stay away from the computer. He's a good boy. Bless all of you. Isabel, Vox, are you a chick or a dude? We all want to know. You don't have to tell us, but I'd like to know. And yeah, wouldn't it be nice to be that young? Thank you, Canine Contrarian. They say goodnight to you too. Someone's stealing my big fluffy blanket. Good night to J Red. Hey, Phil Collins, haters of humans in the natural world. You're a dude. I knew it. I thought you were a guy. I was right. Haha. Have a great Friday night to everybody. Beanie, Canine Critic, to everyone. Thank you so much. I drank coffee, Luis. So glad to see you all. I thought it was a little spider. And I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you in the next day or so. I'm so exhausted from work. I'm probably going to sleep all day tomorrow, other than taking care of this guy. Oh, well, honey, the irresponsible. I don't do the irresponsible owner thing. It's just dogs are just it's too much responsibility for the average person. They just shouldn't have them. You know, and even if this person's a responsible owner, they can't control them. We also have to listen to them bark all the time, all of that shit. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the thanking, all the love. We'll see you soon. Take care, y'all.